We all know there's an advantage to being the home team, to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for personal injury cases involving automobile accidents and workers' compensation claims for over 90 years. At LGKG, over 10,000 clients have trusted us to represent them. We know how to present your case to a Western Pennsylvania jury. We know what makes them tick. We know how to win.
Feet 5'4", nothing to a giant. Waited my turn, call it perfect time and trust the Most High. Got the stars aligning, I was tapped in. I've been strategizing, dreams coming true. I've been fantasizing while you criticize. Pay attention to the signs, civilized. Feel like a legend, they go idolized. Ayy, I'm a hero, wear my cape. Independent leader made a way. I'm the people's voice, your people rate. Stuck to my pace, the turtle win the race. The trophies on trophies views from the townscape. Change is great freight, then I had to skate. God told me time to go elevate. Chosen child, I'm the champ now, not a featherweight.
We all know there's an advantage to being the home team, to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for over 90 years.
We're more than just a law firm. We're your friends, your neighbors, an advocate when life takes an unexpected turn.
We're not just lawyers that practice law. We live in this community, just like you.
When you need us most, we're at our best.
At MP Coney Island, it's all about the chili and has been for nearly 100 years since we opened in 1923. We helped put Newcastle on the map as the hot dog capital of the world. Visit our store, place an order for pickup at mpconeyisland.com, delivery with DoorDash, or find the grocery store near you with our chili locator on our website. Want to own your own MP Coney Island? Now you can with our franchise system. At MP Coney Island, it's all about the chili.
Good afternoon and welcome to Kingdom Business Talk. I'm Gary Johnson, your host for tonight. Ricky's out of town, so he asked me to cover. And so I want to talk about a little bit about revitalization. You know, we are Metro Vitalization, and part of revitalization is supporting local businesses. That is the economic, the commerce, the revitalization of the economy downtown. And so tonight, I'm really excited to introduce you to Deanna Ayres. And as we go to Deanna, we're going to talk a little bit about her business. She has a business here downtown. A lot of you may not know that she has one downtown. And so what we're going to do, Deanna, tonight is really shine a spotlight on what you're doing and shine on the business. So Deanna, tell me a little bit about you and tell me a little bit about your business.
Okay, my name is Deanna Ayres. I am a mother to 3 adult sons. They're all in their 20s.
Okay.
I've always kind of been like on the business side. My father has a construction business, so I've worked for him the last 25 years.
Not digging ditches or anything like that, right?
No,
Okay.
no,
Okay.
doing like all the book work, the estimates, that kind of
Okay.
stuff.
Oh.
But I've always had like the passion for, like when I was younger, I was in fashion shows and modeling and pageants
Okay.
and all that. So I've always had like the fashion background a little bit.
Okay.
I started out with children's clothing, just
okay.
like out of the house. Then I decided to start Locke Key Boutique.
Locke and Key Boutique. That's
Yes.
going to be on the bottom of your screen for everyone. So
Yes,
all
and
right.
Locke was my maiden name, so that's
I was
what
getting ready to
yes.
ask you. So where's the key come from?
I asked my sister help me come up with something I wanted to use.
Okay.
Use my
so
maiden
it's just creative,
name.
Locke
Yes.
and Key. Very
So
good. Okay.
my sister and my niece kind of helped come up with the name.
Right.
So I did that a while. I started with the adult clothing. I did that probably about a year before I decided to open up a brick and mortar. So
Okay.
I'm located in the town mall.
So let me just stop you. So you were
Okay.
doing more click and order, and then you switched to brick and mortar.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I did a lot in vendor shows.
All right.
I would do that, and I would still go live with new arrivals. Not as often as I do now.
Okay.
But how I came about wanting to lease a spot in the town mall. Jeff Riola started the hometown holiday market. So I think we're going on, this will be the 3rd year or the 4th year.
Okay.
So I see all the potential for spaces in there.
Right.
Like there was nobody in there at the time except for the post office and Town Mall Pizza. So he just had this market with vendors filled. Brought me back to my childhood, like the
Right.
fountain, everything. So
Oh,
I
absolutely.
thought
Yeah.
that's something that I would like to open a brick and mortar. I mean, the thought was there, but when
Okay.
I found this spot at the mall, I thought I'd really want to try to see, because I just see all this potential there, so see what I could do and come down here. So
Well, let's
I'm
park
here.
it right there for a second, because you
Okay.
kind of said the mall several times. So I want
Yes.
people to understand that you are physically brick and mortar in the town mall.
Yes, the Cascade Galleria.
Cascade
Yep.
Galleria Town Mall. I know that because of the situation, I know that the building went up for sale, it was up for
Yes.
auction, and there could be a misconception in town that the town mall is closed. There has been that misconception,
Yes.
actually. Let's clarify.
Yes.
But everybody, it's not closed. It's open.
Yes,
There are
yes, we
many
are
shops
open,
actually
so-
in there, including Locke and Key.
Yes, we do have Town Mall Pizza. They've been a staple there.
Long time, yes.
Then we have Repurposed by Nova Vita. She does like repurposed crafts, like an old table or something.
Right.
She does some paint and sip classes. She has
Okay.
an upcoming art camp next week. And then her and I work together on a lot of like extra events that we do between
Right,
our
you told
two
me about
stores.
the one for the kids doing the...
Well, the Taylor Swift night
Taylor
that we
Swift,
have coming
yes.
up on June 29th.
Okay,
Yes, so
there you
her and
go.
I are working together on
So
that.
go ahead and plug that a little bit just so everybody knows.
Okay, so we have the Taylor Swift night coming up. We did it in May, and it was very successful. The kids had a blast.
What's the age group?
Any age.
Oh.
We had, well, actually, my cousin that's an adult and her adult daughter came. Like
Oh,
their,
wow.
their
Okay.
Taylor Swift. I think we had about 18.
Okay.
That actually did the painting. You can do a Taylor Swift painting. We had some snacks and friendship bracelets because that's a big
it
thing.
is, yes.
And then Jeff Viola DJ'd, so he played all the Taylor Swift tunes, and
Okay.
the kids just had a blast. So we decided let's
Do it
do it
again.
again. So that's coming up on June 29th.
Okay, June 29th.
Yes, and they can register on my site. You can buy your ticket. So it's $40, and snacks are provided, refreshments, just a fun evening to come on out and dance. There was a little dance party. I
Okay.
had a lot of fun just watching the
I'm
the
sure.
girls. So
Yeah, I'm
we
sure.
had from 2 to like. I don't even know how old my cousin is, but 2 to like
She probably doesn't
adult
want you
size.
singing
No,
anyway, so-
no, but I mean, everybody had a good time.
Okay.
The mothers, because it was like kind of a mom and me thing.
Right, absolutely.
So the mothers had a blast, and
Okay, well, you
So-
touched on a couple businesses. Let's go
Yes.
back to your business.
Okay.
And specifically what you do. Because if
Well-
I look at Lock and Key, honestly, I'm thinking you're a locksmith.
Yes.
And you probably have done that. You worked in construction, so maybe you did do locksmithing. I'm not sure. But seriously, let's go and kind of talk about what is Lock and Key. What do you do, Deanna?
so I have women and children's clothing.
Okay.
Shoes, accessories. I started carrying a little bit of men's stuff, just like for Father's Day.
Like what? Now, because let's be honest, there's nothing in Newcastle for men.
No,
There's
I
very little for
don't
women, but there's
have.
nothing for
yeah,
men.
I don't have a whole lot
Okay.
right now, like as far as clothing.
Okay.
I do have like one of the boutique brands, Mono B. It's a
Okay.
brand a lot of boutiques carry. I have some like t-shirts and shorts just
Okay.
for the men.
All
But
right.
I just recently got 2 different lines in of veteran-owned products.
Okay.
One is called Frag Out Flavors, and it's
Say that
spices.
again?
Frag Out Flavors.
Frag out flavors. It's
Yes.
spices.
Spices and rubs.
Okay.
I started carrying those for Father's Day.
I've got to check those out.
And
I have
then-
a smoker at home, so
Yes, well,
That's right up my
I
alley.
didn't know that it is a popular thing. I just
Yeah.
happened to stumble upon it.
Okay.
But then the other is the General's hot sauce. It's the little grenade bottles of hot sauce.
really.
Another veteran-owned and American-grown the
That's
peppers
awesome.
that they use. So,
Wow.
and then I
Okay.
do have some like men's cologne and like beard oil, some stuff like that. So not a whole lot.
Okay.
It's mainly geared towards women and children.
But men, if we can get more of you to go down and support the men's section, then
Yes.
maybe Deanna can grow the men's section for us, right? Okay. I
Yes.
just had to put that little plug in.
Yes, because there are spots in the mall, so we can.
Absolutely.
Which I actually started out in a smaller store in the mall,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
the old beauty salon. That's where I started out, and I mean, within 6 months, I outgrew the small spot, so I
That's
went to the
excellent.
bigger spot.
That's awesome.
So
That's awesome.
yes,
So, as a community, what we can do to help revitalize Newcastle is supporting our local businesses. And I know that, we were actually talking to Ronnie. He's actually behind the camera. You don't see him. And we were talking about, needing someone out there that does marketing that could say, hey, let's come together and let's pull something together. Let's get some banners and some flags. Let's get something. It's a massive building. There is so much space in there. And I know that maybe people look from the outside, think it's deplorable or that on the inside, and that's not necessarily the case. So I
no.
know that you, a friend of yours, and another friend, because we were talking at the Downtown Business Association meeting,
Yes.
they actually went out with mops and buckets and scrubbed the floor
Yes.
inside the entire town
yes, to get ready for an event. Which we do have several events during the year,
Okay.
like down there, and it's a lot of like, I do a lot of the work. like my friend that has the other business.
Right.
Like my mother and my boyfriend help me. So, and we do a lot of it ourselves, like
Right.
the decorating. We do have some
clean up and set up
volunteers.
and-
Yes. Yeah, so I have people volunteer, like, on trash duty or on security, like whatever, during
We need someone to
during the
volunteer for
events.
trash duty.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one to get. People don't want to
Yes.
sign up for trash duty.
Yes, but I mean, we do several times a year. The big holiday markets, I took those over for Jeff Viola when when he left and I was down there.
Right.
And I do have a lot of planning experience with different events. So,
Okay.
but we do one our next one will be in the fall. It's September 21st, I think.
What's that going to be?
It's going to be is this the second year or the third year? Fall market.
Fall market. Okay.
And then November, we're going to do the holiday one again. Last year, we did it the same day as
Now,
the
what is
holiday
the
parade.
holiday one? When you say holiday one, what do you mean by holiday one?
Well, the holiday market.
Okay.
So usually at the markets, and then the other one's the spring. So those are our biggest events. We
Okay.
have vendors and food, and we try to do entertainment
outside? Okay, all
Yep,
inside.
all
Okay,
inside.
all right.
Like the Christmas one obviously is decorated more, all the trees. This year
Sure.
we did different movie themed trees.
Okay.
Like Christmas movies.
Give me a couple. Just
Oh, we had the Grinch. I know we had a
Okay.
Grinch tree. We had I think there was Home Alone.
okay. Fun.
Christmas Vacation. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, and everybody pitches in and does the work. And it's what keeps us growing down there.
Right.
We do get a lot of support.
Draws a lot of attention
yes.
to those events and lets people know you are there.
Yes.
Okay,
But the
absolutely.
downfall is sometimes people think that we're only there for those events.
I got you.
So.
Like the Halloween stores that go into a vacant
Yes.
space just for the Halloween season, you know they're there just for that. So there could be a misconception that you are only there because you're doing these holiday themed events. So you're only there for the holidays.
Yes. Yeah.
They're not just there for the holidays. This is 365.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, I mean, we do smaller events too, like I mentioned, the Taylor Swift.
Right.
We've done like Teacher Appreciation Night.
Do you guys, have you thought about like themed parties for that people could kind of like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We've kind of thought, like I personally do shopping parties
Okay.
in my store, which you get a group of people and
Okay.
whoever wants to host, like if you want to get a group of people together,
Right.
you can come to the store and everybody shops.
Okay.
I give everybody a discount that night, and then you'll get like a percentage of the sales that you can spend on shopping.
Well, I can
So,
tell you, Deanna, you don't want to do that with me.
Yeah.
Several years ago, a friend of mine, she was doing her own jewelry, and of course, all the ladies host jewelry parties.
Yes.
And I said, I want to host one. And she said, really? I said, yeah, I want to host one. So I invited the guys. I said, come on out, get stuff for your wives, your girlfriends, your moms, whatever. And I had the most sales she'd ever had
Yeah.
because it was kind of unique. And I'm a salesperson.
Yeah.
You know, I have several people that are like, you should be selling. I used to. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that anymore. But yeah, I just started thinking that would be great. So that's kind of an interesting concept that you can come down. So take this. Listen to this, guys. So you can go down, you can book this party, go down, do all the shopping, and you get proceeds at the end. Everybody gets great products. They walk away with a great experience, and you walk away with a little bit of money. You're supporting downtown.
Yes.
I mean, a downtown business. That's awesome. So what
Yes.
else? I mean, this is cool. Tell me what else.
Well, I know I'm going in the next couple weeks. I'm going to start offering permanent jewelry, which is a big thing, like the claspless bracelet, basically.
Okay.
So that is upcoming within the
Okay.
next couple weeks.
All right.
So you can do that kind of a party as well, a jewelry party.
Okay. That's cool.
And sometimes, like we've worked together, Repurposed and I, and we've
Right.
done fundraisers for different
Okay.
organizations. She
Give
does
me a couple, for example.
we did one just a couple weeks ago for
Mm-hmm.
Evans Monumental Gifts.
Evans Monumental Gifts.
Yes.
Okay, and what is
Yes.
that?
It's an organization that buys headstones for children that have passed away. So,
Wow.
yeah, I mean,
All right, that's
yeah, so
wow.
we
Thank you.
wanted to help out
That's awesome.
where we
Wow.
could, and we teamed up, and Tammy did for Repurpose. She did the painting. and then gave a portion of the proceeds back. And then anybody that shopped in my store, there was a portion of those proceeds that went back to the organization.
So not only are you passionate about your town, Newcastle.
Yes.
You are a businesswoman. You're passionate about being in business. And it's not been easy.
No.
So you've got to want to do it because it's not been easy. It's been a
Yes.
challenge. I know that just from talking prior to
Yes.
and a couple weeks ago, that it is a challenge. And the fact that you are sticking it out, and not only just sticking it out, that you're willing to say, hey, you know what, we're going to do this event that's going to help someone else.
Yeah.
You know, so that's awesome. So what else? I
Yeah.
mean, my gosh, I
Yeah,
feel like
we,
I've got to
like-
go out and like volunteer at a soup kitchen or something now to try to keep up because I feel like I'm not doing enough.
Yeah, we try to give back like where we can, because I
Yeah.
also do a toy drive for them in like around Christmas time, so for that organization. But
Okay.
we
Do you do like a collection bin at
yes,
your store? Okay.
yes, yes.
Christmas time, collection bin,
Yeah.
town mall. Make sure you support that. Go ahead.
Yes.
So we'll put that little plug in. Go ahead.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, no problem.
So I mean, we do other events. There's also Game Changers, which is an after-school program. They're in the
Game
back.
Changers,
Yes,
okay.
Game Changer. It's in the back of the mall.
Okay.
So they have a little after-school youth program, and we've worked together with them, and
Okay.
have done different.
So what do they do?
Different.
How do they
like-
change the game? I guess.
Well, with the youth that go out, you
Okay.
know, after school,
Right.
they do art with them, music. There's a little recording studio.
Oh, that's the one you were talking
It's
about.
actually,
Okay.
yes, that's the one, because Tammy mentioned that you really have to
Yes.
go check it out, because
Yes.
it is a very nice program. And
That is okay.
so, yeah.
Game changer. Okay.
Yes, yes, and we all just kind of work together down there, and
Mm-hmm.
like this coming Saturday, we are going to do Secondhand Saturday. So
Okay.
it's like a flea market type.
Okay.
If you want to have a yard sale, but you don't want to do it at your house, you can come down. We're doing it the second Saturday
Wow,
of
okay.
every month.
Is this perpetual or just summertime?
We're going to do it like through October
Okay,
with
see
the
how that
growers and
goes
makers
and-
market.
Okay.
Yes. So, I mean, if there's interest, we might continue it indoors.
Okay.
Because right now, like, we can use the indoors too if it rains or something.
Sure.
But it's like.
And it has been quite a bit lately.
Yes,
So.
yeah, and the weather's like so unpredictable, so
Yeah.
you don't know, but we
Right.
gave that option.
Okay.
So basically, you bring your own tables, you bring your stuff, it's $10 a spot for a 10 by 10 spot.
Oh, okay.
And like you
Sell your stuff.
sell your stuff, and yeah, so we're gonna see how that goes.
All right. So how does that benefit you and the other tenants at the town mall? Is it just the foot traffic? 'Cause-
Well, to get the foot traffic,
Right.
let people know that we are there.
Okay.
And then also, like, we're just kind of trying to hope, like, if we can build up some funds to advertise more and
got you.
towards these markets that we do down there, and to do, like, just the decorating, because, I mean, Christmas, obviously, we can decorate a lot more, but
yeah.
the other holidays, it's kind of, but, yeah,
I get that.
we're just trying to let people know that, yes, we are still open. There's
Not
businesses
just open,
here.
but actively
Yes.
open. I mean, you're not like treading water and the water's here. You guys are really active and
Yes.
out there. You're doing a lot. I mean, you're
Yes.
not just running your store. You're out actually advertising and marketing the mall.
Yes.
And marketing for one another. I mean, it's kind of interesting. You guys are actually a community within a community almost.
Yeah.
So the tenants are coming together and saying, hey, what could we do to help one another out? And that's actually when we met you a couple weeks ago
Yes.
that Ricky and I were talking about it. He says, we need to get her on the podcast because if we can help you, that helps Newcastle,
Yes.
which is what we want to do.
Yeah.
You know, we've got three projects kind of functioning. We're working on another one. And it's all about benefiting Newcastle. I mean, of course, you need to make money. You've got to pay the bills.
Yes.
You've got to eat.
Yes.
Right? So you've got to pay the bills. So it's awesome that you can do this, but you're actually helping one another. It's not. There's no greed in it. There's no selfishness in it. Like, hey, it's me and my three or me and my four and no
Yeah.
more kind of deal.
Yeah.
But you're actually saying, hey, what can we do to help one another? What can we do to help the community? I mean, the theme parties and doing the secondhand. Okay, everybody's got a bunch of stuff in their house they need to get rid of.
Yes.
We all do.
Yeah.
My wife threatened me. She told our neighbors, I'm just going to open up my husband's garage when he goes to work. Help yourself. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Let me go through it first before you do that. So we've all got a bunch of stuff.
Yes.
So that's just very creative to say, hey, we're going to have $10 for a dollar square foot. Come in,
Yeah.
set up a table, get rid of your stuff. You're benefiting the mall, benefiting you guys. It's getting some foot traffic. And they have an indoor space.
Yes.
So it's climate controlled. You don't have to worry about hurry up and running out and covering up your stuff. So,
Yeah.
that's a great idea. So these creative ideas, is this you? Is it a collaboration? Excuse
Yeah,
me?
like a collaboration.
edit that out.
Yeah, a collaboration.
Okay.
So we kind of formed what we called ourselves the Cascade Galleria Small Business Association. So
Okay.
since then, a couple of the tenants have moved out.
So are we copywriting that? That will be copywritten. Don't you can't take that. Go ahead.
So we collaborate together.
Okay.
But as far as like the holiday market, the fall and spring, I do those.
Okay.
Like that was all given to me. I took over
Okay, got
those.
you.
But like we collaborate together and see what can we do to bring people down. Like February, we had a Galentine event. And it went very, very well. I was impressed. I
All
didn't
right.
think
So what's
that
Galentine?
well, I never really honestly heard of it until recently.
Okay.
So Galentine is the day before Valentine's Day where you get together with your favorite gal pal. We had massages,
So
tiny
we're still
tattoos.
keeping it a women's holiday. See,
Yes.
I'm thinking when you said Galentine, I'm thinking, okay, the guys actually get something the day
No.
before. I thought we were going to get something out of this.
Well, maybe
but
we
it's
can
still,
make a holiday.
But see,
and-
all you did was take a woman's holiday and stretch it into another day.
yeah.
Wow. We're just getting left out in the cold, guys. It's February. We're getting left out in the
Yes.
cold.
Well, if we
And
can
you even
get
took the first
more-
letter of guys, and you couldn't even just keep it with,
Yeah.
Go
Well,
ahead.
well, maybe we'll work on that. We'll
All right.
get a.
You have to come up, because I know
Get
you got
something.
gals, Galentine, so I
Yeah.
get that. You got to do
Yeah.
something. Well, hey, men, you got to support this. We got to get the
Maybe
male.
we'll do. We'll come up with something for men, or even like a date night, but that's still involving.
See?
But yeah, we'll come up
Come
with
on, guys,
something.
send some suggestions.
So
Something if
yes,
it's
if
going to be
anyone has
Valentine
any,
or
if anyone has any ideas,
Yeah.
then we'll
So,
we'll take them.
okay. All right. Well, go ahead. Back to
Yes.
Galentine.
But we had like different vendors there that night. There was a photo booth, tiny tattoos, massage, permanent jewelry.
Tiny tattoos. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we had somebody there doing tattoos.
Okay.
So, I mean, we just try to utilize like different things like holidays and
Okay.
to come up with events and draw people in and
it's a great space.
support. Yeah.
I mean, it
'Cause
really
there
is.
is so much room, and that's like there's so much potential in there. So much room. There's all the parking inside.
of
Like we've
parking.
had bands there.
Yeah.
Like we really like it's just a good community hub. Like it's
Right.
It's not right downtown, but it's right there.
It's pretty
Like
close.
yeah.
And it's very, very easy to get to.
Yeah.
Like you said, there's tons of parking. We do our food distribution down there
Yes.
because it's so massive. There's so
Yes.
much room there.
Yeah.
So, wow.
Yes.
Galentine. We gotta,
Yeah. We'll work.
We
on,
gotta work. We
we'll
gotta work on
with-
that. We gotta work
something.
on that. The guys, we're getting left out. We get.
Yeah.
You
See, if we had more time, maybe we could have done something for Father's Day. But
Okay.
yeah, we're running out of time there.
All right. So Father's Day 2025. Make sure you guys go down to the town mall.
Yes.
Deanna's going to put something together for Father's Day. We're going to get some guys down there. We're going to get some more men's themed stuff in there, some clothes and whatnot.
Yes.
I like suits, and I have to go to Youngstown.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what a lot of people tell me, like that come in, like, oh, it's so nice to have a store here where you can go to.
Right.
I get a lot of people that come last minute gifts. If it's just a gift card, but I do have some
Right.
gift options, like, oh, I didn't have to go to Boardman to get this, and
And you're doing predominantly children's clothing, some women's items.
yeah, I have mostly women's
And
clothing.
I won't harp on the male thing that we
I
don't have a
know,
lot for
little-
the men. Do you do What else do you do besides the clothing? I know you're getting ready to go into some bracelets and
Yes.
jewelry. Okay.
Well, I do have like regular jewelry, earrings, necklaces, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I have different lines of. Well, I have a lip balm line. It's called Poppy and Pal, and it was one
See,
of.
even the lip balm doesn't say anything to the guys.
Yeah.
It's still, okay.
No, but I mean, you can still use it. Okay. But it was one of Oprah's
The
favorite
guys
things.
on the construction site will make fun of me if I'm, what's the name of it again?
Poppy and Pal.
Yeah, if I use that, I'm gonna get laughed off the job site. So yeah, we'll stick with chapstick.
But I try to carry. I find different brands.
More like unique things.
Yes.
Like even the hot sauce and the rubs.
Yeah. Yeah, when I go to different
I
apparel
will be down
shows.
to get some of the rubs because I do like to smoke.
Yeah,
So-
I've sold a lot of them so far, so
Okay.
I'm probably going to be putting in my second order. But yeah,
Excellent.
I have
Okay.
quite a variety, and then I like the fact that it was veteran owned.
That is,
And then,
that's,
yeah.
especially, I mean, let's be honest,
then
today is the
yeah.
anniversary of D-Day.
Yeah.
So they're talking about all the men that died. Sadly, there was a man who was 102 actually died on the way. This would have been his last time to actually go there, and he actually passed away on the way to go. This would have been the last one. So I did
Yeah.
get the signal that we only have a couple minutes. So
Okay.
Deanna Ayres, Locke Key at the town mall. I know that's going to be across the banner. So take 30 to 45 seconds, one last little pitch to everybody watching.
We'll stop on down, check out everything that we have to offer.
The 50% off. you
And
told
yes,
about. Yes.
tonight I am going live. I go live every Thursday evening. Tonight at 8 o'clock, it's on my Facebook page, is a 50% off flash sale. So that's going to be starting tonight at 8 and then run throughout the weekend.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, Deanna, thank you so much for coming up.
Thank you for having
We'll
me.
probably have you again because we want to make sure we're promoting the downtown. This is all about economic development, and we want to make sure we're supporting local businesses. Everything that we're doing, we're using local people. So come on out, go to the town mall. You can get a slice and a Pepsi and do some shopping.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we'll see you again next week, same time, same place, probably different host. I don't know. I'll know the night before. So thank you. Have a great evening. Deanna, again,
All right,
thank you so much
thank
for coming
you.
on. Have a great night.
We all know there's an advantage to being the home team, to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for personal injury cases involving automobile accidents and workers' compensation claims for over 90 years. At LGKG, over 10,000 clients have trusted us to represent them. We know how to present your case to a Western Pennsylvania jury. We know what makes them tick. We know how to win.